Keep saying scene, and we're saying scene and scenes,
Yeah.
multiple scenes here. Nick Vinzant, our colleague, is out there as well in the East Valley. Nick, where are you and what do you see?
Well, right now I'm about 200 yards to the east of where Nick Saletti was. We're at this main scene where all of this started. If you take a look right behind me, you can see this is the bistro where the first shooting happened, and police are on scene right now. They're interviewing a number of the people that were in this area, that were inside of that restaurant when this first shooting happened. If you look right down the street, you're going to see to your right, you'll see a sign that says motel just over the top of that police car. That is the Tri-City Inn where this shooting continued, and 2 people were shot there. Now, we just talked to a man who was arriving to work in this body shop. He says he saw 2 of those people get shot and another woman on the ground.
Heard somebody yelling, "Help, help, help," across the street over there. I was on the phone with my mom, and I was outside, and I just heard sirens. So then I went down here to the right on this corner, and I was looking down the street to see what was going on, and I seen a lady, looked like she had some wound or a bullet hole like in her stomach, and she was shaking, just like, you know, like just standing there. I just seen another lady who pulled over, and her rearview mirror got shot out, I guess from one of the bullets that hit over there. I don't know, from when the guy was shooting or whatever they were doing.
Now, while that person that you just heard from did not see the shooter, he did not know him either. One of the things that investigators are asking these witnesses right now is, did you know who this person is? Can you give us a name? Any kind of information that can help lead them to that suspect, because that's really where the entire focus of this investigation is at this point. Back to you.
Hey, Nick. All right, let's head over to the live desk. Chris, did you have something that you wanted to ask Nick?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Nick about this. Nick, are you still with us? Okay, Nick, I wanted to ask you, there's been an attempt to locate, as I mentioned, across the entire valley for law enforcement here, asking them to be on high alert. Something else I've been told, that there's been a mutual aid request that's been put out by Mesa. That means that other neighboring police agencies may come in and respond to, say, a burglary call, things that are not a level 1 seriousness, if you will. Have you seen any other agencies, first off, I want to ask you, in that area there for this investigation, or is it just Mesa, or are you seeing any federal agencies even?
You know, in this immediate area that we're at, we're just seeing mostly Mesa, but Mesa has brought in not only fire medical, but they've brought in a number of detectives from all over the place. We've seen a couple of guys, if you look down here. Now, we don't know exactly who these people are, but they seem to be some from different agencies that have arrived on this scene. We'll try and confirm and find out more about that. But only at this immediate scene have we seen Mesa people responding. They've really got this area mostly locked down for the main part. They don't seem to believe that the suspect is in this immediate area. You saw probably just a couple of seconds ago, a car drove by me. You can see that they have light rail that is shut down in this area. They have the westbound side and the eastbound side of this road mostly shut down, but they have not shut down the surrounding roads. And there was a police helicopter that was overhead for about the last 30 minutes that recently left, so they seem to have moved their search onto a different area. Mesa's going to be the one that's in charge of these immediate crime scenes, so they've really taken control of this certain area where where the first three shootings happened, and they're asking for that mutual aid in response to where could this guy have gone, because there were some early reports that he may have taken a car, he may have carjacked someone. That's something that police are still looking into at this point. I don't know if we can hear it again, but I can't. There it is over there. You can see there's a police helicopter that is now back on this scene at this point. They're searching in an area that is a little bit to our south, maybe 2 miles to the south. That's basically where we've seen that helicopter this entire time. And really so much of the focus, though, is finding this suspect. They have blocked off the immediate area here because they have a lot of evidence, a huge scene that they have to go over.
Boy, so much to get to, Nick. Nick, I want you to stay with us. We're going to take a quick break here. We're getting some new information coming into the newsroom right now. Something that's absolutely critical here. Nick talked about the helicopter there. Mesa, Phoenix, and MCSO are the only 3 agencies in this immediate area that have helicopters. Nick, what do you have? Let's go right back to you. What do you have?
Well, just in the last 15 seconds, right as we tossed back to you, both Bill and I, the photographer, we heard a loud boom that was coming from the south of us. And Bill, you only heard one, right? You heard 2. Bill heard 2 that happened right in this area. Now, obviously, we can't show you very much, but it's down in the distance, kind of where you heard that police helicopter that was hovering, and you notice that police helicopter has now just suddenly left the area. But we heard, there's another one. Did you hear that as well? I heard what I thought was another one. So there is definitely something that seems to be going on to the south of us at this point. Back to you.
Okay, Nick,